Hello students, welcome to Modern Management Technique class. I am Professor Namrata Hampeholi from Department of Commerce and Accountancy, KLS GCC Belgavi. In the previous class, we have completed with the concept of controlling, wherein we have seen its importance, steps, and even the techniques in controlling. In today's class, we are going to deal with the last part, that is coordination. So when the management is being set up here or when the organization is being set up here, it has certain objectives or the goals. No doubt it might be whether the short term or the long term, but it has got some ideas behind its establishment. It has got some goals to be achieved or the objective which it need to accomplish in the near future. So to reach this goal or the objective, it will start its first process with the planning, right? So as we have seen that it goes with the planning, organizing, directing, staffing and controlling. These all functions are equally important or they play a very important role, have a equal weightage when these all function in a well manner. That is when they have a proper coordination among them, right? So here coordination means what here? When everyone in the organization are working for achieving a single goal or a single objective, right? So that is their intention is only one. With keeping all their conflicts and disputes behind, they come forward to achieve for the organizational goals. When I is replaced with we, this we can say that they are coordinating. So here coordination is one of the function of the management which ensures that different department and the group work in synchronized manner. That is, there is a synchronization wherein they come together with the same or similar ideas here. So this is what we call here as a coordination. And coordination not only on the part of human resources, but there should be a coordination among all the resources in an organization. Here resources may be here human resources as well as financial resources and many other resources which are acting in an organization for the common goal here. So when it comes to the levels of management, at all the level of the management, there should be a proper coordination among the employees. This coordination will result in lack of duplication and even the delays in the work are reduced. And when there is no proper coordination, it will result in a overlapping or duplication or the delay or the conflicts in an organization which creates a negative environment. Coming to its features, coordination integrates the group effort. Yes, so here coordination doesn't exist where only the individual is working. It is an existence as a result of the group. So wherein the different people from the different department come together, they integrate and with their effort the group is formed or there is a coordination which is existing. So that it is an orderly arrangement of the group effort to ensure that performance is at par with the plans and schedules. That means what? They here put their effort. Why do they put the effort from the different department? To make sure that their objective is fulfilled. That is, they have according to their plans they are working. Then next here, coordination ensures unity of action. So here when everyone is working for the common goal, they show here unity, right? So here unity among the different departments and in one single department, the people who are working in that particular department have to show the unity. They have to bind the strong force among themselves so that their organizational goals will be achieved. Then coordination is a continuous process, right? So it is a never ending process as its needs are felt at every level and in all activities of the organization. It begins with the planning stage and continue until controlling. So as I said that when it comes to the coordination, it implies to the all the functions of the management. When it is a planning process, even the coordination is important when you are planning out the things. The things which you have planned must have the coordination among themselves. Then coming to the organizing or the organization, the things which you have trying to organize, that should even have a coordination with that among them, among itself. And when it comes to the personal management, that is when it comes to the staffing, there at least it is very important. There should be a proper coordination to whom we are recruiting in the organization. So as such, it at every stage and it is at every level of the management, this coordination plays a very important role. It is never ending process till from the commencement of the business till its closure. There must be a coordination among all the resources in the organization. Then coordination is a responsibility of managers. Yes, manager being a head of that department or being the head of that particular organization has a responsibility on his shoulders to coordinate or bring together all the resources, or especially the human resources. So as it is equally important at all the level of the management, it is responsibility of all the individuals in organization to carry out their work in the responsible manner, right? So here manager no doubt has a work on his, that is he has his burden to coordinate all the members of the organization. But same on the other hand, even the subordinates who are working under the manager have to coordinate among themselves. They have to show the unity. They have to show the team spirit here. Then only the reach of the organizational goal will be easy. So it is not, no doubt it is a responsibility of the manager, but even the subordinates have to contribute equally. Then coordination is a deliberate function. Deliberate means what? Yeah, purposeful, right? So your managers have to coordinate the efforts of different people in the conscious and deliberate manner. So that means that it is never established by itself. So here, usually in an organization, they try to coordinate the people from the different departments, right? They try to they conduct some sort of activities, or the what you can say, they arrange some functions wherein they force here the different department peoples to come together and they work on the certain task here, right? So here it is a deliberate function, that is which is purposefully done, so that here people from the different department come to know each other and they can easily communicate. And when the communication is without any barrier, that will help in effective coordination. Then coordination is a pervasive function, that is it is needed in all the department and all the levels. The lack of coordination can lead to the overlapping activity, right? That means what here? It is a continuous process which is needed everywhere. Not as such in the particular department it is needed, that it is needed on the top level or it is needed at the middle level. No, it is needed at the every level, and it should be clearly described as to avoid the overlapping activities. When there is a proper coordination, there is a very less communication gap, or here the communication gap is being minimized here. So the coordination with all the resources available will help the organization to reach its goal faster and in the better way. It will improve the performance, it improves the effectiveness and efficiency of the employees in the organizations. So I hope you are clear with the today's topic of coordination. With this, we end with the second unit, that is management function.